Hey everybody, the Chang here with a quick instructional video on how to load your single action revolver as a left-handed individual. So before we get into that, please help us out with that algorithm. Hit that subscribe button and click that bell notification icon off to the right there so you can be notified of any new content that we might post. So let's go ahead and get into this. The real reason why I'm making this video is really for those of my folks who are instructor candidates who are trying to become NRA certified instructors. They have a test that they have to do. It's called Appendix 5, and in it they have to do a loading and unloading of a single action revolver. We are going to do this left-handed because there are folks out there who are left-handed and we can't just tell them, hey, do it like a right-hander, just flip it around. So we're going to show you how to do this. So in the book, if you are an NRA instructor, you should have taken basic, or instructor candidate, you should have taken basics of pistol shooting as a student. So you should have this handbook. You're going to be looking at pages 68 and 69. You're also going to be looking at pages 60, I would say 62. All right. So let's go ahead and do the unload. So in the book, right, they tell you, go ahead, you have the gun in your left hand. We got to take this to half cock. We also have to open up the loading gate here. So preferably we use our support thumb to go ahead and take the gun to half cock. I'll test the cylinder here that's free spinning. If I have a Ruger or something like a Ruger Wrangler, I don't need to go to half cock. Actually, the cylinder unlocks when I go ahead and open the loading gate. So your mileage may vary. It depends on what type of single action revolver you have. You're going to have to figure that out before you start doing this. Now, in the NRA manual, it tells you that if you're a left-handed shooter, you work the loading gate, your right hand's going to go ahead and punch out the cartridges with the ejector rod going here. All right. The other option I have, right, we'll go ahead and actually take this to decock. So I'm going to close this loading gate. I'm going to go ahead and take the gun to full cock. I'm going to put my shooting thumb over top of the hammer, press and hold the trigger, because this model requires that I do that. And I'm going to slowly work my thumb out as I work the hammer forward. The other option, this is a secondary option that you have. It's not in this manual, but I've been to other NRA basic classes where they've showed this as a left-handed method, is I'm going to go ahead and get this gun to half cock. So since the gate here is on the right side, I'm going to use my right hand to open the gate. I'm going to use my support hand to get this to half cock. I'm going to test it. Now, because technically you're supposed to be loading your cartridges with your dexterous hand, I'm actually going to support the gun with my right hand, and I'm going to work the plunger with my shooting hand. Makes sense? So technically that's how I would unload. And then if I was going to load, I'd be using my dexterous hand to go ahead and get these cartridges back in play. Okay, so we're going to take this back down to full cock and we'll load the book way. So if you go into the book, and I believe it is going to be on page 62. All right. That book method, you see, I don't know if you guys can see that right there. It says for left-handed shooters. We're going to still take the gun to half cock. We're still going to open the loading gate, but now what they want you to do is hold the gun with your support hand like you were a right-hander. Use your right hand to put the ammo in. All right, now, see, I'm not right-handed, I naturally went back to here. Once that's completed, you close up. You're gonna have to get the gun back into your left hand, go to full cock, go ahead and get everything back to hammer down and all that. So there you go. So if you are doing this, especially if you're an instructor candidate trying to do Appendix 5, I will accept both methods in terms of the load and the unload, both in the book and in the alternate method. But you do have to reference what's in the book. So there you go. If you found this helpful, please give us a thumbs up. Also, help us out with that algorithm again. Click that, hit that subscribe button, click that bell notification icon off to the right so that you can be notified of any new content that we might post. Otherwise, thank you so much for your time. Stay safe, and we'll see you out on the range.